Hey everyone, Rushlock here with another video from questions from the subreddit. If you're enjoying the series, make sure to hit the like button and leave a ridiculous comment. Also be sure to subscribe to the channel. So this one is skills taking a while to learn. There are 2 skills I have to wait 17 days and 9 days. And the skill injectors only shave off a few days. Getting the Omega thing in the stores that trains skills half the time worth it. So I have to assume or infer that the person is relatively new to EVE, and that they don't understand that we can't tell them what their money's worth, right? We can't tell them if it's worth it or not. But assuming they're a newer person, they're probably looking for a perspective. They want to know, generally speaking, will they get bang for buck out of going Omega? And it's still subjective or situational, but we can give them a little bit of insight for basically how skills work in EVE Online. So this person's probably new to the game. They've hit their first wall of 9 days and 17 days skills, and they go, oh my god, this is going to take forever. Not realizing they're probably getting into a specialized skill set. And what I mean by this is that more often than not in EVE, taking a skill level 3 is relatively quick and fine, because you're just dabbling with an activity. Maybe it's a mining skill, maybe it's a scanning and hacking skill, maybe it's a fitting skill for combat. Or maybe it's a fitting skill in general, in which case you always want to take those to 5 as the exception. But early on in EVE, you want to train your skills more wide and try out different activities until you find, hey, this is the thing I want to do. And when you hit that point in EVE, that you found your niche, you found your part of the game that you really enjoy, then you can justify going level 4 and level 5 deeper into skills. In terms of, is it worth going Omega? If you're actively playing the game, sure, right? Like if you're playing the game an hour or 2 a week, maybe not. Like, one of the biggest justifications people have for leaving their account subbed is, oh, but my skills are training while I'm not logged in. And so even if I only get to play twice every 30 days, I have a lot of things unlocked and notifications to go through and quote-unquote progress to look forward to. And even that's very much perspective-based. Some of us, myself, I wouldn't enjoy interacting with it that way, but that doesn't make me right or wrong. It's just how other people justify their interactions, I suppose. But back to the original question here, is it worth it? It depends on their amount of, like, what skills are they training, right? We should probably ask that in the response. What skills are you training? If they're fitting skills, then yeah, you want to keep training them. If they're randomly training a salvaging skill, are you salvaging much? No. Well, then why are you training level 4 and level 5? And things like that. We'll need more context. But speaking in generality, once you hit this point where the skills that you want to train are taking 9 and 17 days to complete, knocking that down to 4.5 or 8.5 isn't going to give them that instant gratification that they're probably looking for. So they either need to identify if there's training into an activity that they want to specialize in, or if they're still splashing around in EVE trying to find their area of fun. Yeah, I think that will mostly get them sorted out. We'll type a response up here and see what we get back. But if you have a different perspective, whether it be on injectors or going Omega to speed up skill training, maybe you have a perspective I haven't taken into consideration. That's always very, very possible. Share it with the comments down below. We'll see you all in the next video.